And we are back. Welcome back to my channel, Thomas Ashley. I'm going to the gym. I want to show you what my back day is like. So I'm going to show you the ultimate back day, my favorite back day exercises that I've done for a while and that I do incorporate in my exercises. I'm going to talk you through them when I go through them or afterwards in between sets. Hopefully you can take some inspiration. Maybe you enjoyed the sets I'm doing, how I'm doing them, the exercises. You're going to have to ignore my hair. I had a haircut yesterday. Yeah, no, it was yesterday. And when I do it, when I put the stuff that I put in it and make it how I want it, it looks good, it looks fine, I enjoy it. But unlike my hair before, it's just too short to do anything with. Give it a week or so and it'll actually probably just fall into place. So even when I don't do it, it should look all right. But at the moment, I'm just looking in the mirror up here, like you got bits up here. It's not actually how I want it, but just to come to the gym, I can't be bothered to do it. So you're gonna have to ignore the hair even when I'm doing the exercises and just concentrate on the exercises that I'm doing. Now come and join me as I go and show you the best back exercises that I do, my favorite back exercises that I've done from day one and that I've worked up to be able to do, especially the pull-ups and all that, because I think they're really good. They work all areas of the back and they make me feel good. It's a hard session, it is gonna be really hard, it's not easy, but no pain, no gain. I always say that and I always regret saying that, but no pain, no gain. They're hard, but if you don't put the hard work in, you don't get the results. But no, I really enjoy these back exercises. I've worked alongside my personal trainer with these back exercises to get the best ones, so I hope you enjoy, hope you can take something from them. See you guys all in a minute. As you know, it's always loud in here, but I've got a new media mod, as they call it, a new microphone thing that comes with this media mod for GoPro. So I'm hoping you can hear me better and less of the audio behind me. First up, I'm starting with the staple one, the one that I love, one that I never was able to do, and I think it's really important, and it really just, for me, it shows how far I've come. Pull-ups. I'm hoping, I always aim to do 30. I aim to do between 8 and 10 pull-ups. Proper form, I think proper form is really important. And there's no point doing them if you're not going to do proper form. I know it's easy to get caught up in wanting to do feel like you can do more, but not actually proper form. So no, so that's what I'm going to do now. I aim to do 30, so I aim to do, I usually probably go 9, 8, 7, and then add it up to about 30, do another, probably about 4 sets. It just depends how I'm feeling, how my back going, but I always make sure I get at least 30. Now, let's watch me do some pull-ups, baby. Yeah! I hate myself, I'm so sorry. That's the pull-ups done. As you would have seen, I like to think they're good form. Like I said just before, love pull-ups. Never could do them when I first started in the gym, and it took a long time using the bands to start off with. Lots of lat pull-downs, working my back, building my back up. It's important to do that. Then I said using the bands from my feet to my knees, and then eventually be able to do one pull-up to a couple pull-ups, and then be able to do 8 in a row, then 9 in a row, then 10 in a row, and just sort of keep it going and building up. And now I should probably start doing weighted, but I like doing different grips, wider grips, really important. Really love them, but like I said, I think it's really important, and I always say this with every exercise, not just pull-ups, but work on your form, get proper form right, do proper form pull-ups. And though at first it seems like you're doing worse and you're like, oh, I can do a proper one, but you're not doing it properly, do the proper ones and then you'll hit a goal at one point, like when you wake up one day like, oh, that makes sense. It'll be with this, you'll come to the gym one day and be like, yeah, that just works. Now I'm moving on to underhand barbell row. Different grip, so I put my hand, I'll see if I can show you now. So I put my hand over like this and pulling up, and my hand like this, and pull up. For me, really enjoy this one again. Just, I feel a bit more on my back when I do it with the underhand. I actually don't know if there is any difference at all. I'm not 100% sure, but I just really enjoy this one. I feel a bit more, like I said, squeeze on my back. But again, I'm gonna say exactly the same again. Concentrate on form. Don't up the weight to the max. Don't think you're doing it like max weight and stuff. Just really work on form. You can do it with, I can do it with no bar still. And if I do proper reps, proper form, I can feel the squeeze on my back. And sometimes that is enough if I've had a big back day already. So just work on form, that's all I say. But I'm probably gonna put about 40 to 60 kg on. Depends on my lower back. I've got a bad lower back at the moment, just on the right side, where I used to have all my bone marrow aspirates. I've had a lot of bone marrow aspirates because of Here we go again, my leukemia and stem cell transplant. So I've hurt there a lot. It's really isolated at that exact spot. So whether it's anything to do with that or not, I actually don't know, but it sort of keeps creeping back. I'm just trying to take it light. So that's why at the moment, I'm probably doing a few lighter, but very concise reps. Anyway, let me show you the exercise and I'll get back to you afterwards. My hair is not getting any better with more exercise that I do. I've done underheld barbell, row, whatever you want to call it. Again, I was at 60 when I started off, but I had to go to 40 because of my back. But one thing I'll say every time I do a set, especially this video, form. Just really feel that squeeze in your back, because that's where you're working it. You don't want to be bending at the knees or anything. You don't want to be using your legs to pull you up. You want it all to be in your back. You don't want to be using your biceps or your arms. It all needs to be in the back. You want to be feeling it. Maybe highlight on the video, go back and watch it. You want to see the back working. You want to see the back move, and that's where you're going to get the most benefits from it, and that's what's important. So just really concentrate on form. Moving on to dumbbell row. Probably do, depends on my back again, maybe 27.5 to 30. I usually do 30. But I've actually paused this exercise for a couple of weeks. So I got a little bit bored, we got a little bit mundane, and a little bit like, why am I doing this? So this is my first time back doing it for a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks-ish, because busy as well, and I just enjoyed other exercises. But because this is specifically just a back day, maybe one bicep exercise, I'm gonna show you it, because it is still one of my favorite, and even if it's not one of my favorite in the sense of the way of wanting to do it all the time, it's a favorite, and it's a really good one where actually, if you want to feel your back working, this one really does hurt the back. So I'm going to show you again, very important form. Just when you put it down, when you squeeze up, I like to keep my nipples sort of in line with the bench here. Probably need to move this a little bit lower actually, this bench here, a little bit, so it's not as steep. Keep my nipples in line, I'm going to bring my elbows up. Squeezing in the back again. All these exercises that I'm doing today should all be felt in the back. Back. The one where it probably feels the least in the back, maybe pull-ups, because lats are always harder to feel, but you should still be working. One thing with pull-ups, like a compound movement, that putting your own body weight up, you should probably feel it everywhere. So it's hard to isolate that just to the back. But these other ones that are very isolated, extremely isolated, should just feel in the back. So if you're not feeling it in the back and hurting other places, you're probably doing it wrong. So that means either asking someone for help, looking on YouTube for help, whether it's these videos, or lowering the weight and just mastering form. That's what it is, master form. I'm gonna do this now. I'll see you guys in a minute. Just finished doing my dumbbell rows. Lighter weight than I usually do, 27.5. Well, sometimes I go to 30, 32, depends on what order I do my back exercises in. But because I've done for a couple of weeks, started off light, wanted to be light, wanted to get form in, so I did between 10 and 8 reps for 3 sets. Not too bad, didn't feel on the back, but felt good. Does feel really good exercise. As hard as it is, it's a tough one, it does really take a lot of energy up. It's a good exercise and I enjoy it. And now I'm going to go on to seated rows. This is probably, along with pull-ups, my favourite back exercise. I don't know what it is about this one. I just really feel the squeeze. I think it's because I do it near the end of my session, so the back's already hurting and it's so isolated. I'm not using anything else that I can just go to town on it, and it just kills my back off. But I love it. So I'm going to go over there, do that now. Again though, like I said with every single exercise, this is about form. I'm going to be bringing it to about my abdomen, about my stomach area when I pull it through, and I'm just using my back. I'll lean forward to get the stretch, and then I pull it back, but I'm just using my back. I'm not using my arms to pull it. I'm not using like momentum. I'm going slow forward and slow back, and I want to feel that squeeze. If you, in your head, if you really isolate, like thinking about your back, you can isolate it and feel it, and that's what you want with every exercise. I'm gonna go do that now, I'll show you. finished my pull-throughs, my rows, what am I on about, I don't even know, but my rows, my seated rows, and I love them. Back is feeling really good. One more exercise. I always forget what these are called. I will put the little thing, like, it'll be there on the screen when I doing my exercises. Or maybe I'll do a little voiceover to hear what it is, but I forget what it's called. But this is another one of my favourites, where I'm on the cable machine, I'm just pulling through like this, sort of. So if I'm up here, I'm at an angle and I'm pulling through like this. You'll see it in a second. I think it's just like a back pull through. It does your lats and bits of your back as well. It's really, another really isolated one where you just work on form. It just feels really good. My favourite machine, one of my favourite machines of all time is, I can't remember what they call it. You probably won't take any of my advice because I don't even know what the machines are called. It's like a diagonal machine where you pull through, weights on the side, chest like this on the seat, and pull through, because you can really feel it. And you do like 3 different exercises and it feels amazing. But on this one, again, it's going to be about form. Doesn't matter about the weight. I'd rather go down to a really light weight and know when I'm pulling through in my head that I'm really isolating my back and I can feel it. So that's what's important. But this again is one of my favourite exercises. To top it off, having especially done my pull-ups, that's a really hard one to feel, but after doing pull-ups and then topping off with this, killer, amazing. And this will be my last back exercise. So when this one's done, back exercise is done, and this is my ultimate back day, put together by me, but with a lot of help from my personal trainer, who you would know about right by now, Robbie. Of just him teaching me all this stuff over the years and me isolating it and really picking out which ones I like and which one do the best. But also, like I said, getting to the pull-ups takes a lot of work. I'm going to do this exercise now. I highly recommend, if you don't have the machine that I was on about, this is a great alternative, and you do this one because this one's the best. I love it. Anyway, let me go do it. That's the gym session done. That is the ultimate back day, my favorite back day workout, the back day workout that I've put together myself with the help of Robbie over probably about 2 years. I've been going to see him, so 2 years to get to this point and optimizing it to what I enjoy. There's still other exercises that I do swap out here and there to keep it changed up, keep it enjoyable. Sometimes I'll go lower weight, higher reps. Sometimes I go higher weight, lower reps. Just depends how I'm feeling, depends what I want the mix up, depends what I've done for the week. It's very dynamic, and that's what I enjoy about it. It's my routine. It's up to me how I do it, how I want to do it, and that's what I really enjoy. So I did finish off with those exercises that you saw, the ones that I was going about that I don't know what they're called, and at this point in time I still don't know what they're called, but I love them. Really good one to finish on. That to finish on, or either the seated rows. I love finishing on there. That's everything for you guys, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope you're enjoying it too. This channel isn't a gym channel. That's not what it's going to be. It's just, I think it's important to show people the journey I've come on, the journey I've been to get to where I am today, and the gym is a huge part of it. Working out is a huge part of it. And again, I'll say it every time, but this is an inspiration. People find inspiration from multiple different places. They find hope from different places, and if gym is one of them, it gave me a lot of hope and inspiration to be who I am today and do what I want to do, and the positivity it's given me to be able to succeed in what I do. Then this can be another source of inspiration, not just traveling and go and do other stuff and showing other people. There's so much and different forms of inspiration, and I think this is a huge part of them and huge part of my journey that I want to show you, and I think it's very important. And if one person can just even take one of the exercises, I want to use one of these exercises, then use it, whether it's been through what I've been through or not. But anyone can use these exercises, anyone can do what I'm doing, and I just want to show you guys that it's possible, and this is how I do it. And here are some of my favorite exercises for my back day and other days that I do. I'm really in a pickle at the moment. I want to go traveling, but I've just got this inherent fear, this fear of like being lonely when I'm away, and that's a really, like, I know I'm ready to go. I've been wanting to travel for years, ever since I went to Ecuador and Yosemite. I've fallen in love with the Americas, North America, South America, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And I thoroughly want to go, and I've never been in the right place because of my mental health and other health, but I'm finally in a place where I want to go, and I know I want to go. I just got to take that leap of faith, and that's what I want to do. It's just, I've got this mental block at the moment where I just can't pull the trigger to book it because I'm scared I'll get lonely. And that seems crazy, that seems silly, and it seems silly on myself, but I don't know why I have it. But I know the only way I can get over that is by going and doing it. So I've just got to pull the trigger and do it. But I've got a little bit of a block, but I really, really want to do it before this side of Christmas. Even if it's just Europe or something, I just need to go and do it. And that is going to come, I promise. I just got this little block, and I don't know if anyone else ever feels that, not just with traveling, but of other walks of life, is they're in a really good place mentally, physically, but there's always that one thing that just holds them up a little bit, and there's nothing you can train to do, there's nothing you can do to fix it as such, apart from just take that leap of faith and do it. So I thought I'd just share that with you. A little bit of a rant, a little bit of a tangent. That's where I'm at the moment. And so yeah, just wondering if anyone else ever feels that and has that little mental block that actually the only way to get through it is to go and do it. And that's where I'm at. I hope you enjoyed, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope this content is for you and you love it, and the flying and the gym and hopefully more travel and just bits and bobs. But that's everything from me today, guys. I'll see you all soon. Bye. You belong with me. You belong with me. Maybe. Let's